Smackdown was a great show.
Yeet.
Okay, no more Yeet. No more Yeet. It's over. It's dead. Yeet is dead. No
Especially
more
on
Yeet.
Raw.
Yeah, just no more Yeet. No more Yeet. I hate Yeet. So we start with SmackDown, and we have Bianca Belair, and she comes to the ring for a match, and she has the match against Nia Jax. And can you guess what happened?
Oh no, what happened?
Nia beat Bianca. Oh my god! Wow! Like we said, Nia was going to go to the finals.
Yeah, you so predicted that.
Yeah. And in the match, she worked over her knee. She being Nia worked over Bianca's pronoun style. And
Yeah.
so that played into something later and also later. So, I mean, it was a good match. It was like most of the beginning of the show. Then Nia said she's going to kick Lyra's ass. She really doesn't care. Like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, she needs to improve her promos or something. Like she didn't make me care.
Yeah, the funny part is like she improved in a ring, but her promos kind of.
Yep.
So then they did something. They set up two different things at the same time. So Bianca is icing up her knee, and as she's icing up her knee, here comes Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany says, "You shouldn't have won," and she walks off. So the feud between Bianca and Tiffany is still going on. But then Candice and Indy show up, and they start talking shit to her. And then here comes Jade, which Jade says, "No, we're going to handle them. I'm going to talk to Nick Aldis." So she talked to Nick Aldis, and we find out later on that they have a tag team title match, a women's tag team title match.
On the pre-show, which is okay.
Yes. So then we have the tag team champions on the Grayson Waller effect. And I really liked how they did this because this was really funny. They said, we're going to talk to the megastar, the once in a generation. They laid out everything that is normally for LA Knight. And Carmelo Hayes just cuts them off and was like, hey, man, thanks for that great introduction. And he comes out. And the funny part is, like, Austin Theory and him had a match. And it was like they didn't even just go, oh, that's non-canon. That didn't make anything. Austin Theory said something to him about the match. And he's like, listen, man, there's water behind the bridge. And he's like, we gonna get over that. And then Waller was like, you know what? He's like, he's right. He was like, you shouldn't even be mad at him. So they're talking shit. Then LA Knight comes out. Then the Street Profits come out. They wound up getting in a big brawl, and they said, fuck it, it's a six-person match.
That upset me, but like not like for like normal things. It didn't. It
Okay.
upset me that it was the Street Profits
Mm-hmm.
because I read the spoilers and
Mm-hmm.
the spoilers kind of like hyped it up. Oh, returning tag team or whatever. Like they've been there. Come on. Like made me think it's gonna be someone totally different. The match was fine. I liked it and whatever. I love the Street Profits, but still, you made me think of someone else.
Wow. Like I knew this, like I knew it was the Street Profits. I knew everything that was going to happen except for like one or two backstage things because like I had turned off this stream before it came on. I was like, oh shit. So I missed like two things,
Yeah.
but everything else, like I. So then, like when this happened, this kind of pissed me off because the Street Profits in LA Knight won. They won the match, and the Street Profits basically are looking for the tag team titles, and I was immediately pissed off because it's like something that happens later on. I'm pissed off because like something happened last week that was like totally yeah no this is how it should go. But the funny thing is they actually acknowledged it. So Then we had Randy Orton bumping into Cody Rhodes because Cody Rhodes is about to go out there and do something. But then here's where they acknowledged it because they had DIY step to the Street Profits. It was like, yo, fam, like, you want the tag team titles? We won a thing last week, so we should be number one contenders. What are you talking? So now they're both in contention for the tag titles. And they didn't just like retcon them out and say, oh, well, DIY didn't matter. Street Profits got the win, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, DIY and Street Profits are number one contenders.
Yeah, because they're good for retconning and shit. Well, used
Mm-hmm.
to be good at that shit.
Yes. So then we had a back and forth with Logan Paul and Cody Rhodes. And Logan Paul said he didn't bring his knuckles out there. And Cody had him patted down and he had more knuckles on him, which you kind of figured he was going to do.
Of course.
So then Cody basically tears him the fuck down. Cody was like, you will never be on my level because you take this as part time. You don't put your all into this. You don't every day go up and down the road. And he tore him a new one. And he said, you can never be because you're not a real wrestler. And Logan Paul was pissed off.
That
So,
would be too. Like, Cody went in on him.
yep. So then we see Mia Yim, and she bumps into Bailey backstage, and Bailey just says, hey, man, like, cool to see you, or some shit. And then Nia says, after I win Queen of the Ring at SummerSlam, I'm going to take that title from you. And Bailey's like, nah. So Bailey fought Chelsea Green. She beat Chelsea Green, but then Piper showed up. And I kind of halfway expected this last week because I did say this. Like I said this like 2 weeks ago. I said they're setting Piper up for a match against Bailey. I totally forgot why they were setting her up for this. And it makes perfect sense because they're setting her up for Clash at the Castle because Piper is from there.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that's what I got set up. I was like, yeah, no, that was kind of perfect setting that up because, like I said, a few weeks ago when they bumped into her backstage and they said something and Piper got in her face and Chelsea calmed her down, I was like, oh, they're setting her up for a title match, and this is
Yeah.
exactly what they were setting her up for. Flash of the Cat. So that's one. Then we had AJ Styles, and AJ Styles goes into Nick Aldis' room. He said, I want a shot at the WWE Championship. Nick's like, I just can't give you a title shot. You have to earn it. AJ says, man, he's like, no, man. He was like, time is running out. I need to do this now. He's like, yeah, well, you're going to have to earn it. I'm not just going to give you the title shot. And AJ was like pissed off. So now AJ is doing this. Time is running out. He's going to be old or whatever, and he's not going to be able to get a title shot.
I,
How do you,
I, I don't know how I feel about that.
yeah, I was just about to say, how do you feel about the storyline? I don't like it. I don't like it. It's like
Okay.
he's just stressed to get this title because he's going to be quitting soon. I don't like that. I don't like that. He's gonna be phenomenal in whatever he does, but this storyline doesn't make sense to
It doesn't to me either. Like, if in the long run he win the title or
me.
a title, like maybe like he'll go to the other show,
Yep.
like fine, but like the whole I'm getting old for this, whatever. He could have easily told Nick, like, fine, I'll prove it. Give me a match against somebody, like number one contenders like that. Just that simple.
Hmm.
But no, like I'm getting old or whatever, and like I don't know, like he's gonna wind up probably doing something stupid.
He's gonna wind up doing something stupid, but he's gonna get his title shot. But like this whole, he's getting too old for this thing is not just. It doesn't sit right.
Yeah.
So then we had an Andrade promo, and right after Andrade promo, we had the Santos Escobar promo, and Santos basically said, "Yo, he fucked me over at WrestleMania. I'm gonna get him back. So that sets up their thing, which is a good feud.
Yeah.
So then we had the main event, which was Randy Orton versus Tama Tonga. And Randy comes out, and Tama Tonga does the thing that he always does. I was actually mad that he did it. And the reason that I was mad that he did it was totally different than what everybody else was like. Oh my God, I can't believe that they're making him do this. They're making him be like a savage. They're making him do this. Yeah, well, you guys are mad for the wrong reasons. I was mad because, dude, it's only cool when you have your long hair. You don't have your long hair. It's not even cool anymore. That's why I'm mad. Because I'm used to him.
I noticed that too.
I'm used to him doing it when he was like, he used to have the long hair and he used to do it when he crawled out of the fucking entrance. That was always cool.
Yeah.
Now it's just like short hair version of him. I don't like it. I'm like, I don't like it.
Would have been cool with the makeup too. Like, if not with the long hair.
The funny part
I know
is,
he probably never did it with the makeup, but yeah.
no, he did do it with the makeup. He did it with the makeup a lot. The thing is,
Oh, okay.
I want him to do the makeup, but I want him to do the makeup when him and Tonga Loa are attacked.
Yeah.
So then they have this little backstage with Solo and Paul Heyman, and they say, well, Tonga Loa can't come here because he has a criminal record. And he's like, what kind of men are you employing in this that have criminal records? And Lightbulb was like, oh, there's another bloodline member that also has a criminal record too. But
Yeah.
I don't 100% know if that's the reason he didn't show up. Because like I feel like it's not the reason he showed up, but like they saying that, but we're gonna go with that because you know Jimmy Uso was over here, so you know that's not really a thing with past criminal records. All right, and wait a minute. All right, if that also was a thing, now how did Tonga Loa show up in Paris? Like if there was that thing, I don't know. I don't. This doesn't feel like it's right. It feel like
It
it feel
it sounds weird, right?
yeah. It feels like it's a thing to make them feel like the bloodline is very dangerous, and that's why he couldn't fly over. When it could have just been something
Yeah.
as simple as, oh, he had something to do with his family or something. Like it could have been that simple, but the way that they line it up, like, oh, the bloodline are dangerous. That that's what I was like, oh, okay, it kind of works. I got it.
Still weird though.
Yeah, it's very weird. So then we had Randy versus Tama, and of course Randy won. He beat Tama, and after the match, the Bloodline started to beat down Randy, but here comes Kevin Owens to save him. Like, oh, okay, cool. Kevin Owens saved him, and that was that.
His tag team partner,
To be to be honest, I didn't see Kevin showing up. I was like, what the fuck? Like that was that was very random.
right?
But Kevin flew all the way over there to save his buddy. So that was that.
Yeah.
So then we go to the King and Queen of the Ring. So it starts off with the normal kickoff show. And they have Liv Morgan. They're interviewing Liv Morgan. And all of a sudden, Dominic Mysterio shows up and he says, I'm here to protect mommy's title from you getting it. I'm going to make sure you never win. And Liv was like, no, I'm going to win. He was like, I'm going to make sure you don't win. And they just went back and forth. And like, as soon as I seen him, I was like, oh, that's how Liv is going to win. That is exactly how Liv is
Yeah.
going to win because of him. So then we had the
I did
world.
like the meme. I'm like, and it is at this moment I know that Liv is winning.
Yes. So then we had the women's tag team championships. We had Bianca and Jade versus Candice and Indy. And I was mad because fucking Zoe Starks and Shayna Baszler just won a number one contenders match on Monday.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I hate when WWE does that. It's really fucking stupid, but they did it anyway. But like, it's really fucking dumb.
And this is the second time they did that to them with fucking Candice and Indy, as we
Yes,
discussed.
like I hate that. Like they need to do something better. And I know that they're like, okay, Candice and Indy, we can depend on them. They could do stuff, but it's just like they just pop up and randomly just get attacked. Like, all right.
That needs to be a match. Candice and Indy versus Zoe and Shayna. Like, get it
Mhm.
over with. Whatever. They need payback.
Yep. So then we start off the pay per view with Liv versus Becky, and this match was good. And then Dominic threw a chair in the ring, right in the middle, right in the fucking middle, just bam. And Becky's looking, Liv is looking. Liv jumped over, hit her with the DDT on the chair, then threw the chair out of the way, and then hit her with Oblivion. And 1, 2, 3, new world champion. So that was that was normal until we saw the backstage thing when Becky walks up and was like, "Yo, like Dominic was out there and Dominic cheated." She was like, "I don't believe this." She was like, "I'm not down for this." She was like, "So I'm invoking my rematch clause on Monday Night Raw rematch, me and Liv Morgan." I'm like, "All right, that was crazy, but all right."
That was fast as shit.
Yeah, I did not expect that. It was like, what the fuck? That was really fucking fast. But all right.
Yep.
So then we had our first King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring, because it was Naya versus Lyra Valkyria. And this was a good showing for Lyra, but Lyra got fucking squished at the end.
Oh my god, did she?
Like,
I thought she killed her.
oh my god, dude, I thought so too. I was like, fuck, she's done. Like, I thought she was done. But she was okay. She did the Annihilator on her. And then Triple H came out and presented the Queen of the Ring to Nia Jax. So then we had the triple threat for the IC title, which Chad Gable was a fucking beast because Bronson Reed was going to double German suplex Sammy and Chad Gable. Chad broke off and got behind Bronson Reed and double German suplex him and Sammy. Like, oh shit. And
And
he made
Bronson was like the main one he lifted, like crazy. Like, what the
mhm.
fuck?
And he made Otis come on. And Otis clothesline Bronson Reed. And then he later had Chad was holding Sammy. He's holding him there. And he's like, close on him. And Sammy moved out of the way. Bam! Chad goes down. And then Bronson gets to the ring, gets hit with the Helluva kick. 1, 2, 3. Sammy wins. Of course. Makes sense. Then we go
Yeah, it
to
makes
the
sense because you actually said that's exactly how it was gonna happen. He wasn't gonna pin Chad.
yes, and I did also say that Otis was going to get involved, and here
Mm-hmm.
we are with Otis getting involved, and this is what's going to lead to the Creeds and Chad Gable.
Yep.
So then we had an instant classic, Randy Orton versus Gunther. This match was good.
Yep.
I honestly didn't think that they were going to do what they did, but they did it. They let Gunther win, and Gunther won with Randy's shoulders being up. We're going to get back to that in a minute because we're going to get back.
Yeah.
So Gunther, they started cheering, "You deserve it," and Gunther goes, "Yeah, yeah." He was like, "But you don't get to tell me what I deserve." I was like, dude, this guy is fucking awesome. Like I
Like, damn.
I love that he's a fucking heel. I was like, dude, that is so fucking good. So he said he's the king and he's going to beat somebody at SummerSlam. And I'm kind of leaning to him maybe fighting not the world champion at SummerSlam.
Okay.
Yeah, he could be fighting Cody. He could fight Cody. You know, it could happen.
Are they in the
Anything.
same show?
No, they're not on the same show. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
He's
Okay.
he fights for the world championship, but you never know what can happen. You
Yeah.
never know. So then we go to the main event: Cody versus Logan. This match was too good because it's like, all right, we know this match is gonna be like, this, and this. It was too good. And the fucking best part of the fucking show, Logan Paul gets up on a fucking turnbuckles. He's standing there and he's getting ready to fucking do the frog splash to the outside. And the camera 360s him while he's there up in the air. And he just pops open the prime, takes a drink, and then just jumps. It's like, dude, we could have had this for years. Like, if we would have killed Kevin Dunn years ago, we would have had this. Are you fucking kidding me?
That was a fucking beautiful shot. Like, shit. I'm glad guys gone now. Fuck.
Yeah, like this was so it was shot so beautifully. It was like, dude, this is great. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, it was so good. So Cody winds up winning because the Nuts came in play, but Cody blocked them for the second time. Hit three crossroads, one, two, three. Logan Paul's done. Cody wins the title, and nothing happened. No Uncle Howdy, no nothing. Show went off the air perfectly. Good.
Yeah. You did say like probably nothing's gonna happen, so
Yeah. So then they interviewed Triple H, and he's like, Triple H, what about the controversy with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes? And, I mean, not Randy Orton, but Randy Orton and Gunther. He goes, I was out there, and from my vantage point, I couldn't tell that Randy's shoulders were up. But after further looking at it, I seen his shoulders were up. He's like, so what I'm going to do is find a way to rectify this situation. And I never thought that they would just fucking address it. They addressed something that everybody seen that was like, oh, this is off. Like, that's not cool. They're like, fuck, well, we got to address this. And they addressed it. I've never seen them do this before. This is different.
that that fast too.
Yeah, like, I was not expecting that. This was different. That was like some AEW type stuff where it's like, oh, we noticed something, the fans notice it too. Okay, since that got noticed, we'll change this and give you the right thing. And it's like, oh, WWE hasn't done it in a long time, but it's like, what the fuck? Like you can do that in WWE?
Yeah.
Just like when Cody did the Vertebreaker, somebody was like, I didn't know WWE will let you do the Vertebreaker. It's like, yeah, like they're not handcuffing people anymore.
Yeah, they've been letting you do a lot of like crazy moves now lately.
Hmm. So that was the King and Queen of the Ring. So now it's time to transition over to AEW before Double or Nothing. So we had Rampage with the Bastard Pac, and his match was against was it
Rocky
against?
Romero.
Oh, Rocky Romero, and he put
Yeah.
Rocky Romero in the rings of Saturn. What does he call it? Because he calls it something else.
I was just about to ask you that because he does. That's gonna bother me now.
Yeah, I want to say it's It's some weird name because like I kind of want to say it's the Annihilator, but it's not. It's like Oblivion and some shit like that. It's something like that.
I'll look it up as I go, and I'll randomly like insert that as you speak. So
Yeah, because like that's weird. So
yeah,
then once again we get Hook, Shibata, and Samoa Joe, and once again I want Hook, Shibata, and Samoa Joe to become a team. I just have them kill everybody. Like
yep.
it's the easiest thing. Like just have them kill everybody. So Samoa Joe comes out and he's wrestling some guy. He didn't even wrestle the guy. He just beat him up for like 10 seconds and dude died. That's exactly what happened. So
I don't think they even like said what was his name.
they didn't. Then Diana Perrazzo says, okay, at Double or Nothing, I'm going to take on Thunder Rosa. Cool. All right, we know about that. And then we get Isaiah Cassidy getting murdered by Roosh. Roosh just murdered him just like he just was any dumb person. He just choked them out, did everything, just murdered the shit out of them. I don't even know who
To his
Roosh is.
credit, though,
Mm-hmm.
to, to Isaiah's credit, though, there was a spot where they were like fighting each other on the apron, and
Mm-hmm.
like he went to like kind of toe to toe with him for like a second.
For a second, yeah, until he just started murdering them again.
Yeah,
But I just want to know who they are setting up Roosh for. Like, who is they setting up for? Who's the guy? Because he has to fight
I don't know.
somebody.
By the way,
Mm-hmm.
Pac's Ring of Saturn is called the Brutalizer.
Okay, I know it was something like Annihilator, Brutalizer, same thing.
Yeah,
Got it.
close enough.
So,
Yeah.
so Brian Cage is now leading the Gates of Agony. So they're his team, and they're like, we don't have to answer to anybody, so we get to do whatever we want. And we're gonna start beating people down and doing other things. Ha ha. And I'm just like,
I believe
man,
collectively they're called the Cage of Agony. I don't like
collectively,
it.
yeah, I was about to say collectively, I don't give a fuck. Because I fucking hate it. Like shit. So then we had the main event was Willow and Chris Statlander versus Alexander Winter and Anna Jay. And this match was okay. Willow and her team won. And then after the match, Mercedes just comes out, kicks off her shoes. They go right in the crowd. Whoever got those in the crowd, they're happy. And they just fight until the show goes off the air. And Mercedes holds up the title. And we're going to Collision. Like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know how I felt about that ending.
Why? What? Why you don't feel about the ending?
I don't know, like something about it rubbed me the wrong way. Like I didn't like it.
Was it the fact Mercedes came out and beat the shit out of everybody?
Probably.
Yeah.
Cause she beat the shit out of Chris too, if I'm not mistaken, didn't she?
Yep. She did. So it was just like she just came in, just fucked everybody up, and had the title. And hey, it's cool.
Like, nah.
So then we go to Collision, and John Moxley comes in the ring just like he came in the ring at Double or Nothing 5 years ago. So he gets in the ring, and then here comes Don Callis. Don Callis says, "Listen, I want you on my team. We don't we don't mean any bad things to you. I want you on my team." And Moxley goes, "Okay, if I'm going to be on your team, that little scar is going to be bigger. Like you got to give me some blood, and I'll join your team." And Don Callis is kind of like, "No, no, no." And then he, fucking Moxley gets attacked by Takeshita. Takeshita beats him up and Pillmanizes his arm because they have a match on Sunday, an eliminator match. And, don't care.
Yeah. You do remember it was Moxley that gave him that scar to begin with, right?
Yes, they even talked about it. Moxley gave him a scar and
Oh, okay.
how he returned Moxley a receipt later on, and it's like, yeah, no, we totally get it, but like we don't want him with the Don Callis family. I want no one with the Don Callis family. I don't even want Don Callis
I,
with the Don Callis family.
I was just about to say that. Oh shit.
Yeah, and then Bruv cut a promo when he was busted open on Dynamite, and he just cuts this promo about how he's gonna kick Roderick Strong's ass and be the new champion. Like, okay, so
I'm down with it.
I am too. So then we had a match that was made by Tony Khan because Tony Khan didn't like that these people tried to collect the bounty. So he mad and he said, okay, so the Righteous Monsters, which is the Righteous and the Murder Hawk Monster, he said, all right, you guys are going to get an ass whipping. And you're going to get an ass whipping by Claudio Castagnoli, Daniel Garcia, and a special guest that I'm going to tell no one until the day of. And it was Tanahashi.
The president of New Japan Wrestling.
Yeah. So that match was a match, and it was a thing. Somebody won. I don't care to even recall who won. I don't give a shit.
Tanahashi and them, but whatever.
Yeah, and he's looking really fucking old. I mean, I could say that about the match. He's looking really fucking old, and it's about time for him to just retire. Like it's time to put the ace out of his misery. It's time. It's time.
Yeah.
So then we had this Young Bucks promo. It basically was about how they came this 5 years and they created this great thing for the industry. And they did this, and they need to change the industry one more time by getting rid of Tony Khan and the AEW Duns. It was like, why? Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. Don't.
It's only thing they'll understand because I don't get it either.
Yeah, I don't like. I just hate this whole thing. But what I do love is Penta and Phoenix came out with the smaller versions of them. No, they weren't minis. They are their kids, and their kids came
Yeah,
out and they were running around slapping hands like they were superstars. That was cool. That was so cool.
I liked it.
Yep. So Penta and Phoenix fought the Ass Boys, and they beat the Ass Boys. Clearly, they whooped their ass. Like they beat the shit out of them. And then Pac came out and hugged Penta and Phoenix and basically said, "Hey, tomorrow we're gonna be 6-man tag champs." And Jay White was on the ramp and said, "Nah, you guys aren't gonna win. We're gonna win. Doesn't matter." You're like, okay, Jay. Like they can kick you guys' ass because they're better, but it's okay.
I was I was about to ask you that. Like in theory, like that could happen, right?
Yeah, it definitely could happen. Like it definitely could happen. They take the 6-man titles, and that could happen.
Because they're the second ones to ever win it.
Yes. So Jericho was doing his whole um thing, his whole whatchamacallit thing, his learning tree thing or leaf tree thing. Don't care.
The
And
tree of power or whatever.
whatever. And Brian Cage came up and Brian Cage said, I should be winning that FTW title. And I'm like, dude, like to me, it did not work the same way that I think it would have worked. Because the first thing I say, I'm like, wait a minute. Is Brian Cage about not Brian Cage, Brian Keith about to join the learning tree?
I hope not.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh my
That's it,
god, you made me think of that shit now. I hope not.
dude. Because like it just came off weird. I was like, especially the way Jericho was like, "Thanks, Brian." I'm like, it doesn't feel like he's angry at him. I feel like Brian Keith could join the learning tree. So I'm like, kind of weird, kind of weird.
They fuck around and change the gimmick. No, I like the gimmick.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen. So Kyle O'Reilly came out for like this 2 minute match against a dude named KM. He beats him down, chokes him out, and it's over. And he just walks away. I'm like, the fuck? Like, I want a better Kyle O'Reilly match. I didn't want that. The fuck?
They're only once in the blue.
Oh, it pissed me off. I was like, I wanted more, but like they were like, nah, you just get this little thing and it's over. So then Willow comes out. She cuts a promo on how she's gonna beat Mercedes Monet and said, "Last time we wrestled, I beat you, and I'm gonna leave you laying this time because you put your hands on my title, and I am the TBS champion." And she walked away, and everybody loved her. And then we had Trent in the back, and he said, "I'm gonna beat Orange Cassidy, and I'm gonna make an example out of him." And then Rocky Romero came up and said, "Hey man, I I love you, but we could be best friends." He's like, and I hope that after this is over, we'll get back together and we'll be best friends. I'm like, Rocky, just leave him alone. Just leave him alone. He's going to join the Don Callis family and everybody's going to hate him. Just leave him alone.
He was like, "Don't you ever interrupt me ever again." I'm like, "Why didn't you just whip his ass?"
Yeah, just leave him alone, Rocky. It's over. He's going into Don Callis vortex and we'll never see him again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it worked out really good for Kyle Fletcher. We see him every week, don't we?
I mean, we can't say that because he's actually a Ring of Honor television champion. He did win a title, so we can't be mad at him. Like everybody else, yes, but he
Do
won
we
the
see
title.
him?
No, because we don't watch Ring of Honor.
Caveat:
Yeah.
everyone that like mostly that won the fucking pure title has been
Hmm.
on fucking AEW television, and I believe we get the tag team champions every once in a while. So him being Ring of Honor TV champion is not really like a big deal. He could be there if they really wanted him.
Right. So then we got an not an 8 person, uh, 4-way tag team match. It was the Infantry, the Acclaim, the Gates of Agony, and the House of Black.
Yeah,
And the House of Black won. And after they won, Edge jumped on the screen and said, "Hey, this is going to be the House of Edge and not the House of Black because you wanted this, right? You wanted me to give you judgment, and I'm going to give you judgment." I swear to God, he said something about judgment. I'm not even joking.
he probably did.
But he
But he
said,
said something to the effect of like,
mm-hmm.
"Okay, if you beat me, I join the House of Black. But what if I beat you and House of Black joins me?"
Yeah, it's going to be in
Like, oh, okay.
the House of Edge or the Edge of Black. It's something.
I,
I don't really know.
I like that one.
Yeah, I I don't know. I really don't care. So then we had a Tony Storm promo where she said she's gonna kick Serena Deeb's ass so bad that those 3 little seizures she had is gonna look like a wet dream. And it's like, dude, I know that she's the bad guy here. Like she's supposed to be the bad guy, and the other one's supposed to be the good guy. It is. I'm confused. I'm confused because when she said that, like, you can hear the people cheer. And it's like, just cheer somebody having seizures, but like, I'm confused. But I'm okay with it.
Am I the bad guy for cheering that too?
No, you're a good guy.
Okay,
So,
because I cheered.
so then we had Mariah Storm versus Layla Hirsch, and of course Mariah wins.
Yeah, she's good. She's good. Like she's growing on me. I didn't like her at first.
I don't know why.
Oddly enough, she went a little bit too strong for me. Like now,
Uh,
like She's doing better. Like she's chilling. Don't go out there and kill people.
Oh, I like when she kills people.
I know that that's your style. It's not my style.
So then Serena Deeb said she's going to wrestle Tony Storm, and she's going to have the best women's match in AEW history against Tony Storm.
Eh,
Yeah, like Serena Deeb is just not the person that like drives some expectation from us. Like, yeah, she's just not it. Like Tony's gonna win. We don't see any other way.
Side note, like,
Mm-hmm.
cause I actually have one. So, what is the best women's match there in your opinion?
It's Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker. Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker,
Yes.
and I don't remember if it was the Anything Goes one or the Steel Cage one, but like one of those two matches was the best AEW women's match.
To me, it was the anything goes one.
Okay,
Yeah.
because like nothing has topped that now. And like, yeah, I agree.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, could something top it eventually? Yes, but until then, that was the best.
And I don't think it's gonna be this. So that's
Yeah,
the
and
thing.
it's definitely not going to be. So then we had a Swerve and Christian blended promo where Christian basically said he was going to make him part of his family. Oh, okay.
Like speaking of people who's supposed to be the good guy and supposed to be the bad guy, Christian's supposed to be the bad guy in this, but he's making a lot of good points. Like, Swerve is a fucking asshole. He did this to himself.
Basically, so I mean, it is what it is. Like he's right though. He's fucking right.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Christian household.
Yeah. So then we went to the main event, which was a six-man FTR versus Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, and Satnam Singh. So of course, fucking FTR and Brian Danielson win. Then after the match, they cut a promo on how much they love AEW and they've been here since 2020. They love AEW. Brian's been here since 2021. He loves AEW. Darby's been here since the beginning. He loves AEW. And we're here to protect AEW from whatever the fuck the Young Bucks are doing.
Yeah, like they wouldn't have died for AEW. Like, okay, you said it, not me.
And like, I would be okay with them saying they're ready to die for it in any other match. Been like, all right, they're gonna go and they're not really gonna die for it. It's just gonna be a regular match. It's not gonna be that bad. They're not really gonna die for it. This is Anarchy in Arena. Brian Danielson got injured in Anarchy in Arena. And like he was out
Yep.
for a long time. It's like, yeah, definitely don't want you guys to die.
Didn't Matt Hardy getting concussion in his?
Yes. Like everybody, something bad happened to everybody in fucking Anarchy in Arena. So
Yeah,
yeah,
this match is not good to play with.
exactly. When you say, yeah, I'm gonna die in that match, like yeah, you might die in that match. So that's that. So let's do our predictions of the pay-per-view.
All
So
right,
pre-show match. Thunder Rosa versus Diana Purrazzo. Who do you have?
Deanna with some fuckery.
Yes, because she's a heel. I agree.
Yep.
So then we have the Acclaim versus the Cage of Agony. Who do you have in that match?
I did. I wasn't even aware that was a fucking match, but okay. Fucking acclaimed. No, no, no. Take it back. Cage Agony. That's my
I'm
final
going with
answer.
I'm going with the Acclaim. I don't know
Okay.
why. I'm just going with them.
Because I feel like they're gonna break up. We said that for a minute. So
Yeah, but I want them to break up when they win. Like they win and it's a breakup. Like haha, it's
that'll be
over,
some funny shit.
right? So then we have the barbed wire steel cage match. Adam Copeland versus Malachi Black.
Adam Copeland, House of Edge.
I honestly want Malachi to win. Like I really want him to win, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm going with Malachi. I'm going with Malachi because I want him
Okay.
to win. So then we have Roderick Strong versus Will Ospreay. Who you got here?
100% Will Ospreay.
Same. Like, not even a little bit of me is like, what would be cool if they want. Now, definitely going with Osprey.
Yeah.
So then we got Trent Barreta versus Orange Cassidy. Who you got here? I think we have the same person here.
I say Trent, and that's how we finally find out he's part of Don Callis family. Because for those of us watching, it looked like it's going to be orange, but it definitely is not orange.
Yeah, definitely gonna be true. It's definitely gonna be true.
Yeah.
So then we got the Bang Bang Gang versus Death Triangle for the Trios Championships. Who you got?
Triángulo De Muerte.
Same, same.
That triangle.
Yeah, same. Same. I'm going with them. So then we got Chris Jericho versus Hook and Shibata. Who you
God, I
got?
wish it was fucking Hook, but it's going to be Jericho just to like fuck us more.
Yeah, I'm sad that that's an actual thing.
Yep.
So then we have a title eliminator match: Takeshita versus John Moxley.
Takeska. Because then you get the rematch for the
I
title.
I really hope it's just John Moxley. I hope John does beats him and there's no more and this is over and he just move on, never talk about it again. I hope Moxley wins and just that's it and just rides off in the sunset. That's all. So then we have timeless Tony Storm versus Serena Deebs.
Tony.
Yes, I'm going with Tony for the world title.
Yeah.
So then we have Willow in her first title defense against Mercedes Monet. Who do you have?
Unfortunately, it's going to be Mercedes.
Yes, and I was listening to Sala Monster, and he threw out an idea, and it makes more sense than it would normally be. Because he said,
Okay.
Camille is signed to AEW. Wouldn't it be a trip if Camille helped Mercedes win the title? And she was like on her
Hmm.
side and be like, you know what? That actually makes sense. And I was like, yeah, that definitely could happen. So now I want Camille to help Mercedes win the title. Like it might not happen, but like it feels like it's the right time. She's been signed to fucking AEW for a long time. Why not debut her as Mercedes like bodyguard? Like let it happen. And she'll be on TV every week. It'll be good. Like, yeah, do that.
Because she did start off in like her NWA career as Nick Aldis's bodyguard, correct? So
Yep.
it wouldn't be nothing new for her.
hmm So that would be a thing.
Yeah.
So then we have Anarchy in the arena. The Elite versus Brian Danielson, FTR, and Darby Allin.
It's gonna be fucking Team Elite. They're gonna bring in the bus and like take out Darby.
God damn, you said they're bringing the bus. Well, the bus wants to finish the job anyway.
Yes.
So you know what? I'm going to say Team Elite too. You say
Yeah.
Team Elite too. So then we
Because what
have
if they have another member?
Hangman.
Yeah, maybe like I wasn't thinking Hangman. I just been thinking in generally.
I mean, they could have Hangman. They could have anybody. I mean, it seems like they will have some. They will have another video. I mean, not another video, another person.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like.
I'm,
I feel. Huh?
I was gonna say I'm thinking Hangman more so would be in the fucking swerve match than this, but it could happen here too.
I honestly don't want him in a swerve match. That's why I said here because it makes sense for him to show up here. I don't want him
Yeah.
in. I do not want him in the fucking swerve match. And the reason I don't want him in the swerve match is because that shit is over. That shit is dead. Stop bringing that shit back. Like leave it alone. Like their shit is done. Their shit is done. They did 3 matches back to back. Leave it the fuck alone. No more. It's done. It's done.
Yeah.
Please, please, just no more. Just no more. I I don't want it. And as far as the Swerve match, Swerve versus Christian Cage, who do you have here?
I'm gonna go with Swerve, even though like I would like Christian to win because it would be fucking funny, but it's gonna be Swerve.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely going with Swerve because he's got to defend the title against whoever wins the Battle Royal on Wednesday. He's got to defend it against the winner of the Battle Royal, and it'll be a
Yeah,
Forbidden Door. Yeah, it'll be a Forbidden Door, and that'll be a thing. So it's gonna be Swerve, and it can't be Christian. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, yeah. So yeah,
yippee.
yeah. Whatever. But yeah, no, those are our predictions for AEW Double or Nothing. So yeah, any last words before we go? Because we will do a Double or Nothing podcast when it's over.
That
So
actually was my last words. One more show after this. So till then, see you next time.